Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at Ocean Protocol, right? So this is, I suppose, one of those coins, if not one of the only coins where I buy on its fundamental value more than its chart. But now I have to say that its chart is shaping up very nicely. So a little while ago we had some of these buy zones down here and down here and down here. Most of them, if not all of them, got filled. Just the last one down here didn't get filled, unfortunately. But since hitting my buy zones, we have basically increased in value what would be about 100%. So buy zone, the bottom buy zone was here, so I'll measure it from there. This is my profit so far, I suppose, 110%. So I mean, that's not bad, and you know, profit taking, you know, it wouldn't be a bad idea from here, because as you can see, if we do close a candle you know, anywhere above here, it would be our biggest candle so far, our top candle body, not the wick. But I believe that there's plenty of room to move on this one, which is why I suppose I don't bring many new coins to this channel. I kind of stick to a handful. This is one of the newer coins that I've been following and charting and getting involved with. So, you know, because we don't have a great deal of chart history, there's not much we can go by when looking at it. But if we do look at this on a weekly, or even on a daily, but on a weekly, what we see is a very clear W pattern, alright? These W patterns, if you ever see them, basically end up usually in an enormous pump, right? And I'm talking like an enormous one. So when this is more than just a W, this would be a blue sky breakout W, all right? So if we do start to close weekly candles and daily candles, I suppose, above these zones, which is our last candle highs, expect massive moves. You know, I mean, I'm talking like 100% move from where we are at right now. Now, this isn't confirmed yet. We've only just started to reach up to these levels again, and we've had rejections from here in the past. This I would basically call the Binance effect, all right? Because it was a lot lower than this. You know, last year this was like, you know, pence. You know, it was like 10 cents or lower. So it came onto Binance and did its rally and then did its dump, which is standard behavior. Then it did a pump, a massive recovery from there, and then came all the way back down again. And now we're mooching all the way back up to essentially, hopefully, closing candle bodies in what we consider to be blue sky breakout territory. So it's very difficult to give you any idea of where this is likely to go on its price target. Price target is going to have to be looked at bit by bit, step by step. But if we're looking at the way that the oscillators are behaving, there's plenty of room to move on the money flow index. There's plenty of room on the RSI. There's also a MACD which has got plenty of room. So I would expect that this one, if it does do a blue sky breakout, that over the next few weeks or so could do a further 100%. Now again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. So we'll have a look here. We saw a fresh buy signal as of yesterday. Money is trickling back into this asset, definitely. The better buys would have been back down here, which is obviously the areas that I was buying in anyway. So I'm quite comfortable in leaving this one to ride. And again, you know, I'm buying it on its fundamental value. So normally I would take profits along the way, and I may end up taking profits along the way on this one as well. But my idea for this is to accumulate as much of it as possible, because of its fundamental value potentially could be like astronomical. You know, for what it's trying to do as a project, it's trying to tap into an untapped resource of data, you know, from anywhere from government to social media platforms, from Google, anything, and monetize that, not just for the people who are holding it, you know, as far as Google, Facebook, and government and everything, but to monetize that data for the public as well. So your data would be monetized. You would get some back for having your data shared in a secure and private way. So I like the idea of this project more than many. You know, when you look at all these DeFi projects and, you know, things like SXP, people talking about, oh, but this is credit card, it's money. There's more to money than just money. There's value of, you know, whatever resource you're looking at. You know, what is resource? Resource equals money. So money equals money, obviously, but so does resource, and data is a valuable resource. So I think that as far as a fundamental value is concerned, this one will dwarf any of those DeFi projects in the long run if it were to be adopted. And that's what I'm, you know, like I say, I'm buying it on its fundamental value more than anything else. Although we do have a nice W shaping up at the moment, which would, to me, now confirm that, well, not confirm, but getting close to confirm something on the back of its chart, which is we've finally got something which actually looks very, very bullish. previously we didn't really have anything that looked particularly bullish. We were kind of splitting hairs to try and find, it's something to talk about as far as the chart is concerned, which is what I like to chart by. I mean, it was clear that there was going to be buy zones down here, which all got filled, which is good. But as far as working out, are we going to have a breakout or not, it's always very difficult to do that. But now it does appear that there is going to be a phenomenal breakout with this token. So I'm very pleased to see that finally appearing on the chart. We just need to make sure that we do have candle closes around these areas, and we'll be good to go. So I'll leave it with you there, but thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day, and take it easy.